Pleasant good morning to everyone, my fans, my family, my friends, and my followers. Good morning to you. I'm on my way to St. Thomas for funeral, and the highway is Carmen, Gucci, Amy, and Twinkle is with me. I'm taking them on weekend stuff to pick up some stuff, and then pick them up back on my way coming from the funeral. It's a early funeral, so they're gonna stop over by Carmen, granddaughter, father, and then they're gonna wait for me there. Amy is a little 5-year-old girl that is going through some stuff right now with the sickle cell and the and it break me down. It stopped me in my tracks because I didn't know how dangerous the adenoid and the sickle cell is together. When I take her to the doctor, and I think it was about Wednesday, to do some checkup, they told me that we need to get this adenoid fixed. However, they said that with the adenoid and the sickle cell together, it's risky for them to do the surgery. So what they did, they gave me some medication, 4 different medication, to see if they can get the adenoid to shrink. There was a couple appointment that never gone through with my granddaughter. My daughter never take her, and when she come and live with me, I didn't know that she have this kind of problem. So I'm here to face it. When I first picked up Christine, I never know that Christine get a hit in her head until when I was cutting her hair. Then I find out that it was the problem, and then she has something in her stomach that prevent her from doing a lot. So I was going through with Christine, and now I'm going through with Amy. Amy's one of the sweetest little girl I ever been around. She love it. She she'll hold my face in the middle of the night and turn it towards her. I said, "Grandfather, you love me?" And I said, "Yeah, man, love you. You don't have to ask." That she want to make sure that I love her. She asked me that question and over and over and over. And then we see Twinkle started doing the same thing. Sometimes she made me worried at night when looking at her, and she can't breathe good. She's stopping her breath and everything. And take her to the doctor and ask them Thursday when I take her to the adenoid clinic and ask them what they can do. They are telling me that Mr. Handsome is very serious for us to operate on this baby at her age and with the adenoid acting up. And where she have the sickle cell, they don't want to take that chance. So I have to just wait her for the next 2 weeks to make sure all the medication that they gave me, she take all the medication on time and everything. And that's what I'm doing now. Did I ever get that medication before? Yes, I did. They stopped it because to me it wasn't not helping. So they changed it when I went there. Oh, you're looking at the fog. It is not snowing. It's just straight fog. I couldn't even see on my way when I reached at a certain point on the highway. But we are going through. We have cars in front of us. Those cars was on the hazard. Just that's how dark it was. You couldn't see in front of us. The fog was really, really thick. Anyways, I just have to keep her in my prayer. She have so many dreams. She have big dreams. She said, "Grandfather, when we grow up, we have this and I want this and I want the house, that you come live with me and my mommy come live with me." So, as a 5-year-old, she just real mature, telling me what she want, how she gonna save her money and buy me clothes and buy me my birthday present and everything. And I'm looking forward for all of that. As a little baby telling me, we never get the chance to tell my mother when I did, because I always tell them when we get rich, I'm going to build one big house and everybody going to live there and I'm going to go foreign and I'm going to be famous. So I did do all of that when I was younger. And so I just want you guys to keep her in your prayers for me. She talk a lot because she wants to make sure that she's right here with us, talking and doing what she's supposed to do as a little 5-year-old. Me no mind when me and do trousers and all the sweaters and the socks and everything. Thanks to a friend of mine who bring out a couple long johns for me. So we must make sure put it on her. And she's been feeling a little bit warm in the night. We don't have no heater there like America. They don't turn on the heater and everything. So I don't use fan in my room, so we have to worry about she getting cold in the room. Sometimes around where we live, it's really, really cold at night. So we're trying to make she warm. She have a special blanket for herself. Nobody uses that except her. I went out and I buy me my stove to start my baking, and to be honest, I don't feel, enthusiasm. I don't feel excited to even start that. With this on my mind, I have to get, with her condition, because I never know the combination with the sickle cell and the other one would be a problem. I feel like, they could have can cut that out and make she breathe properly. And when they explain the whole situation to me, we asked them, am I doing anything wrong? They said, no, sickle cell is because of the mother and her father. And she's not on the weight, she's eating well and things like that. So I want to make sure I find what me I do wrong. If me I do anything wrong, what can I do to change the situation? All of that make me ask the doctor, and they explain the situation to me. Only keep her warm. Number one, make sure she get that medication on time, which I'm doing it. Now since I get the medication for her, I make sure when she wake up, make sure she don't wake up 7 o'clock in the morning. Wake her up, give her her medication to go back to sleep and think. I just want her to be progressive in her life. I just want her to grow up not feeling restricted to doctor and come like this is my journey to make sure I be there for them. If I wasn't around, I do believe that her mother would have still taken her to the doctor. I don't think it's everything that she do cross all the I and that all the T. Thank God that he gave me the opportunity to help out. I'm here to assist with my granddaughter, with any one of them, any one of my family need help, and I can help them. I'm gonna be there to help them, especially my grandkids. They didn't do too much for their mother, so it was mine. I get the opportunity for the grandkids. Anytime Amy have to go to the doctor, I'm going to make sure I'm going to be there. Any appointment, I'm going to make sure I keep that appointment until everything is alright. And I make a promise that I'm going to be there for her. She asked me, grandfather, you're going to leave me? I said, no. Grandfather, you're going to give me back to the mother? He said, no. Alright then. That's a good idea. She always knew that. Whenever time, she asked me to buy her something, I may not get the chance to buy it like, she would have said, grandfather, buy fries for me. Our grandfather bring KFC for me. Our grandfather bring a toy for me. And to be honest, people sometimes up on the road, I may not even remember for bringing it for her. And, as soon as I go in, she would say, grandfather, did you buy the thing I asked you to buy? I said, no, I never remember. I forgot. And she said, okay, grandfather, that's okay. If I do something wrong and we tell her to tell me, you say, if I make a mistake, and don't afraid to compromise, when you compromise and say, all right, grandfather, it's okay. Grandfather, me not like it. Don't afraid to tell me. Say, any food that I cook and you don't want it, just let me know. Coming out with force nothing, on her, like food or things that she don't want upon her, just because she's young and you have to just accept what me give. Me tell her not to do that, and try to explain certain things to her, because if I don't teach her, and her mother is not around, father is not around to talk to her about that, I have to do that. Me tell her about when she go to the bathroom, learn to clean herself properly, be sure how to clean herself with a tissue. All of that me teach her by myself. People look, want to see it right there. Yeah, this is how we look. Fog like crazy. We as parents, as grandparents, we our hands our the task that we get probably is limited. And so we tell my daughter, I say, listen, these kids have been around me for a while now. I get full permission, paperwork and everything to make sure know that any little thing, I'm there, to run with them. I have to call you, because sometimes if I call them, get you, I have to do it on my own. Permission granted, see paperwork here. We need that. You understand? So, that work on already. The next thing, when I take her to the doctor, and it was two of us, so even though she's a mother, she wanted to come in, and I explained to the doctor, it's the two of us. Since the child lives with me, I need to know everything what I need to know from the doctor, not with my daughter going there and then come back and tell me. She might not tell me the way how we want to know. So we tell the doctor, and the doctor agreed to say, okay, since the child lives with the grandfather, I will explain everything to him, because the two of us can't be in the same room with the baby. Going there, my daughter explained to me, tell me to tell the doctor to give her the pump. Make sure because I explained the situation to the doctor. The doctor said this baby don't need no pump, because she don't have asthma. She are not wheezing. As she said, in some instance on a person with adenoid, yes, their breathing might have, and they would recommend some kind of pump, and they did it once. So the fact that they did it once, she feel more or less that my granddaughter supposed to always get the pump, and them said no. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of sterile system thing in the pump, so they don't want it to give her, and she insists to get the pump. And I know if probably a little make she go in there by herself, she would have convinced the doctor to give her the pump, which the pump wasn't necessary at this point. So I go in, listen to what they said, I take everything. We said, miss, if some things that I don't understand, please write it down for me. And she did it, and she tell me what to do. She said, Mr. Lascelles or Mr. Parnell, with this baby with the adenoid and the sickle cell, she break it down to me. We can't jump and do surgery like that. The adenoid doctor them have to, and the second thing that I found out that my daughter never get the chance to do was the x-ray, because you have to do an x-ray on her chest or whatever body part. They have to do the x-ray to make sure that no blackage, wear, swelling, that never done, because she didn't go back to get it done. So I have to now, make that appointment to go get the x-ray when I go back in the next 2 weeks, for them to send me to x-ray. So the little baby is going through a lot, and I'm right here to pick up the pieces and, to do the best that I can. Sometimes it's frustrated, I don't understand. Sometimes I feel like it's just, I don't know how we do it. Work slow down for everybody. It's not only me, for everybody in the theater industry. Slow down for them. We can't get people to come out like before, like how people normally come out. 1,500 persons come out to watch a beautiful, unexcited play. People don't come out like that, and that's why we're going back to do our show on social media, and that the regular platform, which is people can buy a tickets for a series and watch something good. That's where we are going, just to gain back some client and some fans who wanted to see something nice for what we do and things. So it kind of burden out some for me, wherein I can't stress my hand to nobody, mother, father, other grandparents, other nieces, other nephew or whatever. I can't stretch my hand to them. Now I can imagine what a mother is going through, or a single father is going through, when their son or their daughter sick and they have to take them to the hospital every other day or every 2 days, or live in the hospital with them on a weekly and on a monthly basis. Brother and miss, I feel your pain. I understand what you're going through. It's frustrated for me only for me going by the hospital for a couple of hours, how aggravated, how tiresome it is. But when you are a good father, or a good mother, or a good grandmother, or a good grandfather, you don't make nothing stop your journey. You don't make you don't think about what you're losing. You don't think about the opportunity that you will get. Because I would have gone long time. I would have bought a ticket and gone somewhere long time, gone make some money or do something. But you know, these kids is not preventing me from doing it. You know what I'm saying? What they are doing, they are building my confidence. They are building my self-esteem. They are make me wanted to rooted and grounded more in family, in a structure, love my family, want to be there for them, showing them that, regardless that nobody else is around, grandfather is here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever time Amy is in school and whosoever bother her, she never tell them, say, me I go for my mother, or me I go tell my father, I'm going for grandfather. Grandfather will fix it. She wants something to buy for somebody. They ask Amy, where you gonna get your money? My grandfather rich. My grandfather have money. Me can't tell them one day that I don't have no money for the internet.